So you are a young entrepreneur who wants to make money. You've tried everything from sports to going on a TV show, but unfortunately for you, before you could become famous, you were kicked out. Now sure, you don't have much money or your parents' wealth to live off of, so you make a list of your assets that can make you money, and a lot of it.
So I'm watching this YouTube video and they're talking about assets, liabilities, blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting there trying to find a way to get rich, and I decided to write down all my assets on a piece of paper. I had like a Range Rover, I had an apartment under mortgage, I had like 10 grand in the bank, that's it. So I'm writing down my assets.
But a car or $10,000 in your bank account isn't gonna make you a millionaire, no. But you might just know the best asset you have that can make you stupid amounts of money. And that is your girlfriends, of course. Now sure, they wouldn't mind stripping for you in your strip club, right? After all, that's the least they could do to show you how much they truly love you, right?
So I text all my girlfriends, I think it was 5 of them, text all 5, said, you're all coming here to live with me and work with me. None of them knew about each other.
But here's a problem. Opening a strip club requires a lot of money, and that's the only thing you don't have. So, you go for the online webcam business, and lucky for you, your girlfriends are ready to strip on the internet so that you can make money.
So I was like, well, I could open a strip club, but that takes money. You know, I need overhead, I need money. How can I use these women to make me money?
Now you don't want to share the revenue with them. After all, they are doing this for your love and protection, not for money, remember? So, you take full advantage of it, and what do you know, just in a matter of months, you started pulling $600,000 per month and had over 75 webcam girls work for you.
Just grew and grew and grew, and it got to the point where at one point I had 75 women working for me in 4 locations. And I was doing $600,000 a month.
So clearly, you've made your first little fortune, and now it's time to use it to make you even more crazy amounts of money. Now sure, your girls are not gonna stick with you forever so that you could constantly exploit them to work for you for free. So you need a better plan. A plan that can make you a multi-millionaire and can take you from being almost broke to being in the top 1% of richest people on the planet. Welcome to Darkly. We make documentaries just like this on money, power, war, and crime. Subscribe for more. And this is the insanely lucrative business of Hustlers University. So how do you go from broke to a multi-millionaire in the shortest amount of time possible? Well, it's simpler than you think. Just do what overly ambitious entrepreneurs have been doing for ages. Create a cult or an MLM scheme. And in this case, Andrew Tate successfully did both of them and enjoyed the perks of both worlds. For context, his TikTok videos have been watched over 12 billion times and counting. Just in August of 2022 alone, videos tagged Andrew Tate were watched over 1 billion times on TikTok. And his Hustlers University program, where he teaches members how to become rich on the internet using dropshipping, crypto, digital marketing, and so on, has over 130,000 monthly paying members, each paying $50 per month. That's $6.5 million in cold hard cash every single month. That makes his yearly revenue at $78 million. However, something like this would never have been possible without his supporters, who edit every single one of his clips from interviews and podcasts and then upload them on social media for 50% commission on every single sale of Hustler University program, which came from their unique affiliate link. Sounds like you've heard this one before. That's because it's the age-old tactic of the Ponzi scheme, with a slight variation. Now, because in this scheme, the end user doesn't require to bring someone to sell the stuff that he's bought and is now selling, technically this can't be classified as a Ponzi scheme or MLM. No, that would be illegal. This is just a regular business which incentivizes individuals to keep on selling their product for a commission, just like any other sane business in this world would do. But here's the thing, if you want to create a cult like this, you need all eyes on you at any given moment. But even celebrities can't manage to always stay the center of attraction. So what do? It's simple. You start a war. No, not actually killing people, but the war of words. Express the worst possible idea, keeping a straight face, and people will go nuts on you. Oh, how can you say something like women belong to men and are their property? How dare you say women can't drive and shouldn't be allowed to drive? How in the world can you say rape is the rape victim's fault? And the war is on. Now it's just their words against yours. But your words always have a plug for your flagship program. To put it in Andrew's own words, what you ideally want is a mix of 60 to 70% fans and 40 to 30% haters. You want arguments, you want war. So not only does he openly admit that all the controversies around him are the only reason for his massive success, but he also encourages private program members to continue spreading more and more of his controversial clips. When you sign up for Hustlers University affiliate program, they literally hand out a blueprint with all the materials you need to go viral on various social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. You don't watch every single one of Andrew Tate's interviews or podcasts? No problem. Here's a list of all the controversial clips you can upload on your socials to get views and start earning passive income. This is literally what the blueprint contains. What content to use, how to specifically edit that content, what title to use, where to upload it, and every other minute detail you can imagine. Students were told they could earn upwards of $10,000 per month just by uploading his controversial clips and placing their unique affiliate link in the video description. So each time someone uses that link to sign up to Hustlers University program, you get a commission. All without creating your own course, without saying any of the controversial stuff yourself, without ever showing your face. It's a win-win for both, but that's exactly where things can and did go wrong. You see, gaining popularity is all fun and games until you are under the radar of the people who you wouldn't want to know you. If you know Andrew Tate, you might already know he's in jail for various crimes. He was just recently arrested in Romania, and there are tons of news on how he got arrested. One of the main reasons many news outlets claim he was arrested was because of a pizza box that was seen in one of Andrew's latest videos, and it was published at just the right time for the cops to confirm that he was indeed still in Romania and hadn't yet fled to a country where he couldn't be extradited. The pizza box turned out to be from a national brand which only sold pizzas in Romania, but the whole world already knew that Andrew Tate lived in Romania. Most of the time. Besides, police can easily get the information from the government of whether Andrew's passport had been used or not. So this seems like a fake news story to somehow show that Andrew Tate was arrested because of a pizza box, or because of the intellect of the Romanian police. Now you may be wondering why Andrew would choose to live in Romania when most of his followers are American. So why settle in Eastern Europe? Well, as it turns out, in Romania, the corruption is more accessible to the public, and anyone can take part in it. Now sure, all countries have a level of corruption and are full of corporate greed, but it's different in Romania. You see, if you wanted to, let's say, try something publicly that a girl wouldn't want you to do with her, you could end up in prison for rape charges. Whereas in Romania, you can just buy off cops, and it's way easy to get away with rape charges. Oh, but full disclaimer in Andrew's own words. It's not like I'm a fucking rapist, but I like the idea of just being able to do what I want. I like being free. If you're a man living in England or Germany or America or any of the Western world right now, you've decided to live in a country where any woman at any point in the future can destroy your life. And this is where the problem began. If you want to live in Romania because of easy access to corruption, the last thing you'd want to do is speak about it publicly when hundreds of thousands of people are watching you. Romania, being a developed European country and ally of US and NATO member, would definitely not like American authorities interfering in this mess. So instead of acting when things got really out of hand, Romanian police acted swiftly and Andrew was arrested on the same charges of rape and human trafficking that he claimed he could easily get off of by buying out cops. But allegedly, one of the reasons of his arrest was because of an American woman being held against her will. However, Tate brothers denied this allegation. But as of 10th January 2023, Andrew's arrest had been extended from just 24 hours to 30 days. The time was extended so they could not leave Romania and settle in a country where extradition was not possible. During this arrest, 2 Romanian women were also taken into custody, and according to Romania's anti-organized crime agency, DIICOT, they have identified 6 victims who were subjected to acts of physical violence and mental coercion and were sexually exploited by group members. Victims were lured under the pretense of a romantic relationship, Then later, through physical violence and mental intimidation, forced to perform pornographic acts for social media sites, which generated large financial gains. If you're a journalist, you're probably not safe either. In 2019, Andrew Tate showed up at the house of Mike Stuchbury, who was a journalist and probably just doing his job, criticizing Andrew's actions online. But the situation got so tense that police had to be called. Mike's wife got a panic attack, and they had to leave the UK for good, and then got settled in Germany. Yep, if you criticize the top G too much, he might show up at your house. But despite every controversy, Andrew Tate is a pure genius. He knew exactly how to quickly rise to fame in the shortest amount of time possible. If you check Google Trends for Andrew Tate, you'll see he was a literal nobody and only became famous recently. His program, Hustlers University, is a literal scam, and despite having more than 130,000 active monthly members paying $50 each per month, you only see hundreds of people flaunting their wealth on Discord and TikToks, meaning more than 99.99% of the members are not earning enough, or earning at all, and probably will never get back their investment. Online reviews of his Forex training course are just horrible, and many people have lost tons of money. The teachers teaching Forex, crypto, and options trading lack even the basic knowledge of how the markets work. According to some online reviews, despite Andrew Tate's claims that he handpicked the tutors himself for their knowledge and expertise in their respective area, and the tutors earn anywhere from $100,000 to $500,000 per month, which if it were legit, why would they even teach for a salary instead of creating their own course? Even after all of this, you will rarely find videos of truly unbiased reviews of Hustlers University, as most of them will try to just make you question if it's a scam and then lure you into getting a membership using their affiliate link, or some of them are just first-time students that have never even made a single cent online. And in that case, you might find the program useful. But there's no information that you can't find online on YouTube or Google for free. And the other reason is simply because Andrew uses something called DMCA, which is an American law that protects intellectual property. Andrew Tate has used DMCA to shut more than 30 channels who tried to expose the Hustlers University by claiming the channel stole his content. Another interesting scandal he was involved in was about his main source of revenue, which both of the Tate brothers try really hard to hide. Whenever they are on an interview or podcast, they would never reveal what is their main source of income, other than Hustlers University. But as it turns out, it's still likely that they are earning stupid amounts of money through their webcam business, which lures desperate men into spending hundreds and thousands of dollars on the hope of meeting the beautiful models, which the Tate brothers themselves describe as a total scam. But that seems like a topic for another video. All of it is now crashing and going down like him. He's now in jail for at least another 30 days, and will likely not get out. But if he's even slightly right about the corruption in Romania, we can't say for how long he'll remain in jail. Personally, I don't have any take on Andrew Tate. I think he's a genius pyramid scheme artist, and he looks like he's finally paying for all his illegal activities. But feel free to let me know what you think about Andrew Tate and Hustlers University in the comments below. If you watched till here, it clearly means you like video essays on money, power, war, and crime. So subscribe for more, and hit the like button so YouTube knows this content is worth watching, and recommends it to more and more people, so that we can someday launch our own pyramid scheme to become the next internet millionaires overnight. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out, hustlers.